That man is best educated who knows the greatest number of things that are so, and who can do the greatest number of things to help and heal the world. Education is preeminently a matter of quality, not amount. Any man can learn anything he will, but no man can teach except to those who want to learn. The short successes that can be gained in a brief time and without difficulty, are not worth much. Nothing can be made except by makers, nothing can be managed except by managers. Money cannot make anything and money cannot manage anything. We are entering an era when we shall create resources which shall be so constantly renewed that the only loss will be not to use them. There will be such a plenteous supply of heat, light and power, that it will be a sin not to use all we want. This era is coming now. And it is coming by way of water. Two classes of people lose money, those who are too weak to guard what they have, those who win money by trick. They both lose in the end. When people are stung in false investment schemes, there are three causes: greed of something for nothing, sheer inability to know their mind, or infantile trustfulness. What right have you, save service to the world, to think that other men's labor should contribute to your gains? The remains of the old must be decently laid away, the path of the new prepared. That is the difference between revolution and progress. Most people think that faith means believing something, oftener it means trying something, giving it a chance to prove itself. It is regrettable that people think about our monetary system, and of our economic structure, only in times of depression. The only prosperity the people can afford to be satisfied with is the kind that lasts. The gifted man bears his gifts into the world, not for his own benefit, but for the people among whom he is placed, for the gifts are not his, he himself is a gift to the community. People are never so likely to be wrong as when they are organized. And they never have so little freedom. Perhaps that is why the people at large keep their freedom. People can be manipulated only when they are organized. The most closely organized groups and movements in the world are those which have been the least friendly to the people's progress and liberty. With all the wealth of the world at hand, there are human beings who hunger, whole nations who suffer cold. The judgment for this condition, for misusing nature's gifts, is the judgment upon man's failure, man's unsteadiness. Leadership is the thing. Profits made out of the distress of the people are always much smaller than profits made out of the most lavish service of the people at the lowest prices that competent management can make possible. Our modern industrialism, changed to motives of public service, will provide means to remove every injustice that gives soil for prejudice. Many people are busy trying to find better ways of doing things that should not have to be done at all. There is no progress in merely finding a better way to do a useless thing. Politics in the true sense have to do with the prosperity, peace and security of the people. If a young man wants to fit himself for the politics of tomorrow, let him fit himself into essential industry for the purpose of learning how best to conduct it for the whole public good. Be ready to revise any system, scrap any method, abandon any theory, if the success of the job requires it. We are here for experience. And experience is a preparation to know the truth when we meet it. Competition whose motive is merely to compete, to drive some other fellow out, never carries very far. The competitor to be feared is one who never bothers about you at all but goes on making his own business better all the time. Businesses that grow by development and improvement do not die.